like an old lover is coming back, but it's creating a huge disruption, a huge change with the Death card to the lives, to the stability of the Queen and the Princess of Winter. So here we can see that they are mother and child. And this could possibly be the father of this page. But I will tell you that there's 7 of Cups came out. And then the 5 and the Queen and the Page are also the 7 Cups. So I don't know that this is going to turn into what the Queen wants it to turn into. I can tell the Queen is very excited. It's like she's wanting to go back to the glory days with whoever this this lover that's coming back is. But the Page is already not feeling it. They can already tell that there's some bullshit going on. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 10 Wands, 7 Swords. Yeah, this is not what I think it is. I mean, not what I think. The Queen of Cups thinks it's going to be great. We're going to be one big happy family again. And the Princess of Winter is realistic, inquisitive, truthful, and they don't mince words. So they can already tell this is some bullshit. Clarify the Princess of Winter. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify Princess of Winter. The back of the 2 of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. With the Tower. Oh, she can see it coming. Let me look at the back of the 2 of Swords, because again, this one is different. I love the definitions. Let's see. The back of the 2 of Swords says, beyond the self-defense mentioned on the other side, this is a good time to enhance your peace of mind through meditation and other contemplative practices. Having such skills will enable you to ride out the storms of serenity until calmer conditions prevail. Okay, so I feel like this is a little sad because whoever the Princess of Winter is, and I feel like it's an actual daughter. For some of you, it may apply as an inner child, but I feel like there's an actual daughter. She can already tell there's going to be some disaster, but she also feels helpless to stop it. She probably knows that her mother is somebody who's driven by her emotions, driven by her heart. And it's kind of turned the daughter into the person that's the protector, the person, not the protector because she can't stop it, but the nurturer, the grounded, practical, realistic person. She also knows that this is impulsive, and she's saying it because remember, she's not very diplomatic, and she's showing up with the Knight of Swords. She's speaking her mind, but at the same time, she's kind of like, you do whatever you want. Now we do have 3 swords here, so this hurts the daughter. Every time the mother's like, oh, new boyfriend or new baby daddy, new sugar daddy, whatever, she already knows it's going to end up in disaster. This has broken her heart multiple times. So this is why she has gotten to the point where she can already tell when it's going to work, and she knows whatever that's happening right now is not going to work. She's bracing herself for the tower that's going to fall. Clarify 7 of Summer. This is really sad. I hope this is not. I've met people who have dealt with mothers like this, and this is awful. Clarify 7 of Swords. And the 3 of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles. I think one of these two, hold on. Okay, so it's the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so on this side of the 3 of Pentacles, it says, this man is the financier of the project, but that's not his only contribution. His biggest gift is enthusiasm, which will sustain the endeavor and serve as its foundation. Whatever you wish to build, find others with the same enthusiasm to build it with you. This may be in business, community work, the arts, or any other process that requires many willing hands and heart. They are out there looking for you. So I feel like that's the Queen of Cups. Because this is the illusion. We're clarifying. It says no more procrastination. Your power comes from making a decision. But they overanalyze the options. So they're looking for someone that's going to build with the same enthusiasm and love that they have. And I have a feeling that they get very caught up. They get very focused on one person, hyper-focused. But the Seven of Swords has come out now 3 times. It came out here, it came out here, and now it's coming out again. This is somebody who lives in a world of delusion. Because look, even the Four of Swords here, it shows someone being at peace, but over here, they're ignoring. And that's what I feel. I feel like this person is giving the impression everything's fine, everything's good, when in reality, this is what's actually happening. But with the Seven of Swords, they don't want to admit that anything is wrong. And there's something, they're so close. It's like something is very close to, remember the Tower that came out. Something is very close to just blowing up in this Queen of Cups face. Because she's the one that possibly is the provider for the two. So the Page of Swords, the Princess of Swords may have no other choice but to follow along. But again, it's like I said, they're searching. They're either searching for a specific person or they're searching for a specific type of partner. But yeah, this Princess of Swords is pretty done with her bullshit. I think that the Princess of Swords may be close to being independent, and she's very excited about that prospect. Clarify 3 of Summer. Queen of Wands. 2 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. With the 4 of Cups. There's the King of Cups. Who is the King of Cups a partner to? The Queen of Cups. I'm telling you. The thing about this is that this, yeah, there's the Judgment card again. Somebody's trying to bring it back to life. But this king is showing up still paired up with a Queen of Wands. So for some of you, the Princess of Swords may even be a friend. Doesn't have to be a daughter. Maybe they're younger and so they kind of feel like a daughter. Maybe they're a sibling. Because it feels like this Queen of Cups is an overgiver. They've connected with someone who feels like their match, but this person has already walked away from them. Remember, 5 of Cups, there's already been disappointment. There's already been sorrow. There's already been an ending. But someone's trying to come back around, yet they're still attached to a Queen of Wands. But they see this Queen of Cups as a missed opportunity. They feel it's not a lot of passion though. Because they're sitting here like, should I not? So it's not like they're putting in a lot of effort. But they're still connected to this Queen of Wands. That might be why we keep getting, multitasking. Because the multitasking is with different queens. They're sitting here juggling, trying to decide. So they haven't even made a full decision. And the Queen of Cups is already all excited, like, oh my God, they must want me, they want to come back. But it's not even, look, this is really sad to me because it tells me that this Queen of Cups might have a lot of love to give, yes, but she doesn't have a lot of respect for herself. She does not have a lot of strength in herself. Her strength is how much she loves, how intuitive she is. But no, she does not respect herself very much. Because this is just the hint of somebody saying, maybe I chose wrong. Maybe I should have gone there. Maybe that would have turned out better. But we still have the 5 of Cups here. Meaning this person has been disappointed in her too. They both disappointed each other. And yet this queen is seen as News worth celebrating, because there's an announcement. An announcement that maybe they can be this king's other queen. Like, what the fuck? Who gets excited over that? Somebody who doesn't have a lot of self-worth or self-respect. Clarify Six of Winter. The back of the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Six of Winter. The back of the Empress. I'm telling you. Clarify Six of Winter. And the Knight of Wands. Oh, Four of Cups again. Okay, yeah, let's read the back of these. Let's read the back of the Ten of Cups first. Wow, this one's gonna be interesting. Okay, so the back of the Ten of Cups, it says, the power of love and its healing blessings are growing stronger with each passing day. Old hurts will be forgotten as new wonders fill your world with joy. Perhaps this is a human love, or perhaps it is a spiritual union with the divine. Love is love is love, whatever form it takes, all will be well. You can trust that with your whole heart. Wow. Let's look at the Empress reversed. I'm going to tell you why I'm over here wowing things. Empress, the back of the Empress says, the abundance of the Empress gives so generously is the abundance the Empress gives so generously is still indicated on this side of the card, but it is tempered with the message to also think towards the future. Step back and take a look at the bigger picture as well as the present joys. If you want your happiness to last, take it seriously. Gratefulness is the door through which all happiness enters. But we have the Knight of Wands here. So what does it say here? Positive changes are on their way, traveling or relocating. This King of Cups could be traveling, or they could be moving near the Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Cups is overjoyed. They're sitting here thinking, with the Empress, the back of the Empress is a warning from the universe to think long term, but she's still wanting to give generously. With the Ten of Cups, she's thinking love is love is love. As long as we love each other, even if they're still with someone else, we can work it out. We can, they're being courageous. They're coming to me. In reality, I don't know, guys. I don't see it that way. This is not, they're trying to turn this into a romantic, I don't know. Somebody here has watched too much soap operas. They're more excited about the fact that they were now chosen by this king than sitting to think about why do you have to wait to be chosen? Because here's where I have an issue with it, okay? In this case, I have an issue with this because this Queen of Cups is more focused on the fact that, well, I am this person's perfect partner. That's why it didn't work with that person. Okay, but if that person had been a different type of person and things had worked out with this King of Cups, he would have never come back. They're only coming back because things did not work out with that queen, which means that this is in Spanish, el peor es nada. In English, it means, well, peor es nada is a phrase. It's a name you use with something that you're basically saying it's better than nothing. So the Queen of Cups has now been relegated, and she may be an empress, or I don't think she is an empress because an empress wouldn't do this. She has the potential to be an empress, but she's allowing somebody to treat her as a peor es nada, as a better than nothing. I couldn't have the one I wanted. I couldn't work things out with the one I wanted. So let's check this one out. It's very apathetic. It's not, but this person is coming in like very charming, or this queen, this empress has a lot of attraction for this person. So I'm feeling this like, ooh, like excitement. They're in a tizzy. Whoever the Princess of Swords is, whether it's their inner child, a friend, a daughter, whoever, they're sitting here like, And you know what? On some cases, this could be herself. When I said inner child, this could be half of her is being very practical, very inquisitive and truthful, and the other part is being like, oh, but what if they're like all excited and speaking gibberish out of excitement. Clarify Two of Spring. Clarify Two of Spring, sorry. Clarify the Two of Spring. The Tower again. The Ace of Cups. And the Strength card. There is the potential that this is the same person. This is their inner child. Because they're sitting here like, I don't know what to do. See, but this person is still, the person coming towards them is still showing up as a match to this Queen of Wands. I think the Queen of Cups is shocked. With the Tower, she is shocked that this person is coming back. She's shocked that they want forgiveness, that they are expressing emotion. But it's like they're counting on her being this version of herself, the overgiver. They're counting on that. They're hoping for that. I'm going to be real with you. I don't see this going anywhere, though. I keep getting the image of, you see, well, not the image. It's right here. This is where I got the image from. You see all this water flowing? It's like they're parched. They need her energy to replenish themselves. They need her softness, her strength. She may not be strong in a lot of ways, but ooh, she's good at healing, and that's what they're coming for. Like she's this refreshing cup of water. Let me drink you up, and then I'm going to be on my way again. Because this is somebody who's very selfish, right? They focus on themselves, what they want, what they need. Not this Queen of Cups. Clarify Queen of Summer. The Nine of Swords. The back of the Nine of Swords. The Six of Swords. And the King of Swords. I forget. I don't remember if this is the back of the Ace of Wands or not. But this for sure is the back of the Nine of Swords. So let's read that. The Nine of Swords. So this means the dark night of the soul is coming to an end. It may be that someone else pulls you from the fearful place, or you may be able to get enough distance from the situation to separate fear from reality. Either way, you can expect to make a breakthrough. It will only get brighter from here. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it's the regular side. All right. So there are 10 swords here. You know what? I think this is who she used to be. Like this, if this is somebody who's turned into an empress, this is who she used to be with this person. But to her, they show up cold. So maybe once upon a time, she saw this person as, okay. It could be she used to be this type of person. She used to be the type of person that as long as her lover said, this is what we're going to do, she would change her whole life for this person. But she's now turning into somebody who's honest with herself. She's now turning into somebody who's more practical, more insightful. She sees the truth now. So she's moving on from self-deception. She's moving on from being the type of person that could not see things clearly. Because we have the Ten of Swords here. So she may forgive this person. She's shocked that they're coming back. She may forgive this person. Oh, wow. Okay, this is much better. I was like, oh my God, please don't. This is much better. I have a feeling that she's going to forgive this person, but she's not going back to who they used to No. Because she can feel that maybe they're doing things impulsively. She can feel that they want like this surge of energy from her. This is what I'm feeling. I hope that I'm feeling it correctly, but I'm feeling like it's somebody who used to be this way and now they're awakening and they're like, no, they're more grounded. That's why they're ascending to Empress, because they're like, yes, love is love. I will always love you. And maybe they used to be the third party, but not anymore. Clarify Seven of Winter. Seven of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like it. And the back of the Sun card. With the Eight of Wands. Okay, all right, much better. Let's look at the back of the Sun card. The back of the Sun card. This one says the Sun card is positive on both sides, with the difference here being that your doubts and fears are justified. It's good to be aware of challenges. Be on your guard. But again, as on the other side of the card, all will be well. Keep moving forward. Expand upon your plans to include contingencies for the darker times, but remembering that the morning will always come again. Okay. So if before, oh, thank goodness, I was like, oh no, please don't let it be that type of story. If before this Queen of Cups is somebody who was led only by her heart, she's changing. This king that's coming in is still connected to Queen of Wands. And yes, they may be her match in a lot of ways, but where they mismatch is the fact that this person is still connected to someone else. So, although there is a piece of this queen that is excited to hear from them, and there's this surge of energy that goes through her just at the thought of them or at the sound of their name, she's not the person she used to be. Now she knows that there's better choices. And that this person over here is still running away from facing reality, but not her. She may be creating boundaries, protection for herself. She knows that whatever this person is telling her, they might not be telling her the full truth. So she's listening with a grain of salt. There's communication here. Eight of Wands comes out twice. She is listening to this person, but she's taking it with a grain of salt because she's already been through it. She's changed. She still has love for this person, but she's not as soft-hearted. Not that she's not soft-hearted. She's not as gullible. Let me put it that way, because soft-hearted is not weakness. It's more that she's more practical now. If before this person told her, oh, there's a song that's coming to mind. It's saying, it's all my songs are in Spanish. It's saying, yo te creo. Oh my God. This is the wrong song. Hold on. Okay. So here we go. It says con los ojos cerrados, actually. I thought like I put the wrong title. So it's called With My Eyes Closed. It says everyone wants me away from him. They say he's the worst and that he doesn't love me right. They say that he wraps himself around my brain with the purpose of wrapping himself around my body. But I must confess that when he kisses me, the world spins inside of my head. I close my eyes and I feel his breath. My blood boils with just any thought of him. And I believe him. I believe him when he says, I love you. I believe that his love is eternal. I believe that he's the best man on earth. I believe that the moon is made out of cheese. And if he gives me another kiss, who cares if he lies to me? I believe him. With my eyes shut, I will follow him. With my eyes shut, I will always love him. With my eyes shut, I trust in him. With my eyes shut, I want to believe him. With my eyes shut, and she just keeps repeating it. And then another verse comes and she says, they say that I can't see, that my love blinds me when I'm around him. I don't look at the fact that he has no money. They tell me he's bad for me and that I'm a game for him. But then again, she starts, but I confess that when he kisses me, oh boy. So she just keeps repeating the same verse. So I feel like that's who she used to be. Before, if this person told her the moon was made out of cheese and whatever, she would believe them because she trusted them wholeheartedly, no doubts. Now, she fact checks. Is the moon made out of cheese? And here, because I feel like this person's coming back and a piece of her is forgiving them, but she's not as gullible in the sense that she's not falling the way she used to. She's not giving her whole heart. It's more like, okay, how about this? Let's start over. If before they had her wrapped around their little finger, this time around, if this person wants another chance and they're saying, oh, I'm single, I don't, because there's lies here. There's something that's not true. She's not rushing into anything, even though that may be what they want. She's kind of like, well, I tell you what, let's start over. Let's go for coffee. Wanting to give it a chance, but almost knowing, but in case it doesn't, this isn't going to end me. Not like last time. Last time it was the death of her, not this time. Clarify Eight of Spring. So we have the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Fool. This is the back of the Five of Wands, though. The Knight of Cups. See, and this is what we started off with. Remember, we had the Four of Wands and then the Five of Wands beneath it. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. So she's conflicted. Because when this person comes back, their communication style is, they're sweet, they're direct, they're saying, I'm passionate about you, I want a relationship with you. And she's conflicted. Let's read the back side of the Five of Wands. Hold on. What's the back of the Five of Wands? This says, the healthy competition or intellectual sparring is becoming heated. There is danger of an explosion if the tension isn't dialed back. You might gently probe for wounded places in the situation, but beware of pushing too hard. There is unseen anger that needs an outlet, or a timeout if that seems more appropriate. The endeavor is threatened from within. Ah, okay. I see. Okay. This is how she'll know just how honest they're being with her. They want a relationship, but it's like they're the ones saying, let's start over. Let's start from zero. But they want to do that without acknowledging all the time that has passed, without acknowledging the past, without acknowledging the hurt, the whatever it is that happened before. They just want to start from the ground zero and move up. But it's creating resentment in her. But like, I don't want that. I want us to discuss the ending. I want us to discuss how things happened last time so that we don't go through that again. But they're asking for, remember the song, they want her to believe them. They want her to trust in them the way she used to. So the question is, will she? Will she be their little fool again? Clarified Two of Autumn. The back of the King of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. the back of the Emperor, and the Six of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Let's read the back of these two, because this one might look like it's the back, but that's the normal. That's the normal Two of Wands. Okay, let's read the back of the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this one says, the daylight scene is much the same, for this earthy king doesn't have many secrets. He is straightforward in his thinking and in his deeds. An ox stands nearby, symbolizing steadfast strength and the ability to take on hard tasks. Another watermelon is tucked away behind the throne. Perhaps he is saving it for himself, since there is enough for everyone. His castle is in the distance, across the rolling hills. Though there isn't much to learn from his inner self, we can learn a bit about his marriage. The Queen of Pentacles on her battered throne and her exhaustion from always caring for others before herself is a vivid contrast with the king's shiny throne, his abundance of food, and above all, his distance from the castle. He knows how to replenish and maintain his own well-being so he can keep taking care of others in good health and good spirits. Oh, good point, but there's a difference. Look at the Queen's throne. Okay. Now let's look at the back of the Emperor. The back of the Emperor. Okay, so this one, it says, they bear their responsibilities well, and they can be justifiably proud of what they've accomplished, but the strictness with which they go about their duties is taking a toll on them. Not everything has to be set in stone. Leave some room for growth and change. If they are afraid to face the darker parts of themselves, you won't be able to help others with their own darkness. Okay. So this is interesting because they are a match, but they're still juggling. So someone here is rigid about some sort of, if they've made a promise to this Queen of Wands. Oh, remember that was, okay. Because remember that this is talking about promises or vows that are useless. Also, so someone here, this Emperor has made a useless promise, but they stick to it no matter what. They're showing up as a partner in all ways to this Queen, but they will stick to it no matter what. That is their plan, and they believe that this is something that they're supposed to do, and they will stick to it no matter what. So it's like a piece of them doesn't even want to examine why they're so steadfast on sticking to it, why they want to hold on to it no matter what, while still trying to offer something to this other Empress. They like how much she gives. Because remember, even in the art, it shows the Queen, like her throne is all messed up compared to this King's. His is clean, well maintained. He thinks they're a match because she's so great at giving to him. I don't think there's a match though. Because even the position he's putting this Empress is they're putting her in the position of being the third party. And they don't really care about how it might affect her or her reputation. They're concerned about their reputation. They're making sure I made this promise and I have to keep it. But what about the reputation of this Queen of Cups? Only she has to protect that. If nobody protects you, protect yourself. And the person that should be protecting her is showing up with his back to her twice. I don't know if this is the best protector. They want to come across like they're doing the right thing, but they're doing right by this Queen, sort of. Not by this one. Because even then, they might be keeping some sort of promise, but first chance they get to run to the Queen of Cups, they're going to do it. So what use is a promise? I feel like this whole reading is about keeping in mind what type of promises we even make. There are some promises that we can break and others that we shouldn't. Like if you make the promise of, I'm never going to steal ever, but then you come across, it's like you start crossing principles or ethics in special occasions. Like let's say that you're starving or someone you love is starving and you don't have money. People might cross those lines at that time. Does that make them a terrible person? No. But there are other things that you should never violate. Like, oh, I will never take out my anger on a small animal. That's probably a promise you should never fucking break. You see what I'm saying? So it's like somebody here is like, well, I made the promise and now I can't break it. I don't give a fuck what is happening around me, and they're sticking to that. They believe that they're doing the right thing, and they could be. But it's up to this queen to decide if they're going to take somebody who is still attached to someone else. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I don't really know what else to say. This one was a roller coaster of emotions, but I hope you still took something of value from it. Please make sure to react, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow my Facebook page if you have already done that.